Hey guys, Shane here once again. How you doing? We're doing another video, a little something different this time. We're doing the Xfl logo ranking. It's been a while since I did a ranking video, and that did cause me to miss a couple videos this week. I know content's been a little low this week, and I do apologize for that. We're going to have the NFL predictions, and we're going to jump right back into the NHL power rankings. I didn't do NHL power rankings this week just because of the All-Star break. There was very few games. I think some games were lucky, our teams were lucky to play one game in that whole 2-week span. So we'll get that going, and we should have that coming for you tomorrow or Friday morning. And the predictions definitely before the Super Bowl. So let's jump right in here with the XFL logo power ranking, or just ranking in general, which ones I like the most versus the one I like the least. And number 8, the one that I like the least is actually the one I like the best of the former logos, the Seattle Seadragons. I also don't like that they added the word sea. I thought dragons was fine, the Seattle Dragons. Apparently Sea Dragons gotta differentiate the different types of dragons. I didn't realize. This is their old logo too, so you can see their old logo here. I just think it's a very backwards approach. They made it look a lot more cartoony. Yeah, I guess they made it look like an S, but that was not a win in my opinion. I just don't think this is a very good logo, so it's going in last place. Number 7, we got the Arlington Renegades. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Basically, it just looks... Is it an R? I don't know. It's got that weird shape. I keep looking at it. I'm sure there's some deep meaning that I'm totally missing. So if you do know and you do understand what this logo is supposed to be, please let me know in the comments below, because I am not from Arlington, so maybe it is a symbol that they know. I definitely don't. Number 6, the Orlando Guardians. This is another logo it's not bad. It's good enough on its own, but it just does not make sense. This team was transplanted from New York, so it used to be the New York Guardians. And hey, yeah, they have the gargoyles, which are the guardians of the building, which is a very, gothic look that New York City is very famous for. So it made sense. Now you move them to Orlando, and I mean, they kept the motif, and I don't know, it just doesn't make sense in Orlando, a sunny, hot destination city, to be kind of dark, gloomy, gothic. But anyway, that's going to be why it's so low. Number 5, we got the Houston Roughnecks. Okay, this is the middle of the pack. There's nothing wrong with any of these logos from here on, and this is an example. It's a fine logo. It's got, it's got the symbolization. It's got the H. It's got the rig that, of course, Roughnecks work on. So yeah, it all makes sense. It all clicks, and it's a fine logo. Number 4, the St. Louis Battlehawks. So this is a logo that did not change from its first iteration, and I don't blame them. This is a beautiful logo. I always really liked it. It made me want to cheer for the Battlehawks in their last, the XFL's last iteration, because it was such a cool team, and I've never heard that logo / name being used with any other professional franchise, so it was very unique. And yeah, strong logo, good colors, I like it. Number 3, we got the Vegas Vipers, and this is another transplant, but this one works. So this one is still a Viper, so it's still got that kind of look to it. It's got that slanty eye in the middle, and it also has the V for the Vegas, so it's just good dual use of the V. Good colors. I have nothing to say about any of these top logos because they're all really good. I put this one in 3. Honestly, the top 3 were really hard to choose. I really like the number 1, so it does go to number 1. Number 2 is going to be the DC Defenders, though. Again, good use of the letters of the city, and I honestly think the other team from Washington, the NFL team, the Commanders, should really take some note. I did like their mascot, but man, it seems like they just went into Photoshop for 5 minutes to come up with the Commanders logo. Again, this wasn't supposed to be about the NFL, so we're sticking with the DC Defenders. I like it. Kind of has DC Universe kind of vibes where it's got the star in the middle. Again, it's my second favorite logo. Can't find really a lot of fault with it. That's going to lead us to number 1, and it is going to be the San Antonio Brahmas. Well, obviously, in a league of the XFL that is owned by The Rock, we are going to see some iteration of the Brahma Bull show its head, and it's in San Antonio, and it's a Brahma Bull for sure. I love the B in the middle of the top. That does give a bit of a knob to that. Just a great logo. It's different. I love the bright yellow. I think this thing's going to look solid on the field, the black and yellow combination. I can't wait for that to happen. As soon as we see some more jerseys, we'll probably do a jersey ranking video. I think they're all playing out of similar stadiums this season, so there's not any point in really doing a stadium ranking video, but any kind of videos about the XFL you'd like me to do, let's get them going, because the season is coming up quick. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to the USFL. We'll be covering both of those when we're still probably covering the NHL at that point. NFL coverage, of course, ends after the Super Bowl. Thanks again for tuning in. As always, please like this thing, share it around. If you're not already subscribed, please consider hitting that button. It's right there. It's really easy. We're so close to 150. Thanks again, guys, and you guys have a great one. See you in the next episode.